I just say it.
Was in the mood to eat some seafood, got myself here at Cinnamon Grand Colombo to check out the lagoon. On the show today, I have someone who I feature in terms of glamour, beauty, and also some amazing talent with her dancing. Let's speak to Auntie Naomi on Danu on Fire. Welcome to Danu on Fire. Once again, we are seated at a place where we can dine peacefully and enjoy a good conversation with someone who is no stranger to everyone who is watching us on Hi TV, and also she has put up shows that have been world class. The one and only Auntie Naomi. Can't say just Naomi, I feel very bad. Like, how are you doing?
I'm good.
There you go. Don't ever be fooled by this very innocent looking smile. Huh? She can really, like, you know, hold you by, if you know what I mean. So you are keeping yourself busy these days with another show that you're doing.
Yes.
And we have been there throughout many of your shows, covering it, being a part of it. And you always put up something spectacular. Most of your dancers are never touching earth. They're just flying all over. Tell me this year, what is the show about?
Well, this year the show is called Epic Black, and we are doing it as a tribute to Trevor. And
yes, it's going to be a hard show. Hold my hand now throughout this process. Right. So Trevor is her partner in crime, still is, I think, always will be, her loving husband, who unfortunately is not with us. But he's there spiritually, in our minds, hearts. He's also a huge man. He's never going to go unnoticed or not remembered. He was also on date with Danu, very concerned about these shows happening on time always. Yeah. And it's great to see that you're doing it this year.
Yes.
So we will somehow pull through this show. Okay? Yeah. I know it's tough for you. Anyway, so this is a tribute for him. So these are all his favorite songs and his favorite
the last one is because the other songs have to be new ones. We can't.
Yeah, can't do everything the way. Yeah, true. So now this name Epic Black. Every year there's always a meaning behind the name. Of course, With My Feet is what Auntie Naomi was always known for, and these were the shows that we have seen at Bishop's Auditorium and things like that. But With My Feet also now comes with a bit of a line every year.
Yeah.
And this Epic Black, reason?
Well, when I got the name, I was quite puzzled about it. And I saw the diagram also of it with that heartbeat. And with the eye, the dot over the eye as a red heart.
Right.
And I didn't make any connection with that. But anyway, since that was what I kept on seeing and seeing, I went with it.
Right.
And now, of course, Trevor did have a heart attack.
Yeah.
And the eye
represents his heart.
Yes.
There you go. That's amazing. Auntie Naomi, you have been in this dance, for those who may not know, this field for so long. And there was a time when Colombo and Sri Lanka really took time off to sort of wait and enjoy these performances, and they were always houseful, and we were limited with the type of resources we'll have to enjoy things out there. You know, we didn't have a booked schedule of many things happening. Now, you know, we have many cinema halls, we have people having a life. Back in the days, we didn't have so much of entertainment. The shift in still keeping this industry in that standard, the costumes, the makeup, do you feel like, you know, it's not going to hold on for a long time?
No, No, I don't think so. I think it will get more and more modernized and more able to go ahead and do more wonderful things than we are doing now.
But you feel like the young audience still want this?
I know that they want to be in it.
Yes, so that's a start. But now, are you featuring any new faces this year?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I mean, they have danced for me before, but they've been in the background.
Right.
And now
They've been promoted.
Now they're taking the senior places because many of the more known faces are not there, because some of them have gone abroad, some of them
put on weight.
Yeah, and such things. Yeah. So, and also I like to bring up the new. It's fresh for the audience. They don't want to see the same people over and over again, however good they are. But it makes me fresh too when I work with a new personality and a new capability, and you know. And these children, 3 of the 4 are just 17.
Wow.
And 1 is just 20.
Right.
So they have a long way to go.
Yeah. You know, I know for a fact that I've been to one class with Auntie Naomi, just one, because I understood the demand and the amount of requirement it takes to make this a profession, to see competitions, to be recognized as a dancer. It's a lot of work. And you demand that in return because it comes with the trade. Tell me how important it is for somebody to have their fitness right in terms for dance, because dance is one thing, but your fitness level is another thing. How important is it?
See, it's a big myth. People think they can get fit by dancing.
No.
No.
You gotta run and all.
You've got to be fit to dance.
Not the other way around.
No.
Yeah. So what are the things that people need to do to become a dancer?
Well, it helps if they are born with a body that is flexible and has a certain amount of strength. Because strength you can always gain. You have to have a good ear for music.
Yeah.
And you have to be disciplined.
These 3 things that were, I had one of it, okay? Good ear for music.
Okay.
Yeah. You'll give that note
Yes.
for me? Yeah, there you go. That's amazing. All right. On that note, we'll come back and speak more about Epic Black and also where you can get the tickets and so much more. We are checking out the Lagoon here at Cinnamon Grand Colombo, and if you want to eat great seafood done right in front of your eyes, this is the place. We'll see you right after the break. Our title partners on the show, Flowers by M. Ceylon, joins us on Danu on Fire. Now, if you're planning on tying the knot and you're thinking, I need a theme that is gorgeous, I need a theme that's very creative, and I need something that has flowers that are so unique to Sri Lanka. Well, you can get all of that done because here at Flowers by M. Ceylon, they've been in the industry for so long. They started off here, then they went to Sydney, Australia, created a place for them there, and have decored and decorated so many amazing weddings. So now they're here to give you something more exciting. You can now check out their work at Havelock Mall. You can go there, see it in person and make your bookings. But right now, our guests on the show walk away with a bouquet of flowers. Thank you for being with us on Danu on Fire. And this is for Auntie Naomi. MD embracing style and fashion in all shapes and sizes. We are talking about Double XL, a true local brand that really gives us so much to celebrate. Well, check out their flagship store, if not at their branch at One Golf Face. Double XL, thank you for joining us on Danu on Fire.
I just say it.
Welcome back to the show. It's Danu on Fire. I'm having a little lovely chat with our lady here. So, Auntie Naomi, I need to speak about the show is also featuring some imports.
Yes.
Who have been imported?
Well, they're all from UK.
Right.
We have Guna Gunesan, who is UK's number one Latin American for 5 years, but he has just retired. We have Manuja, who is originally ours, but she's his student and dances with him. And we have another couple joining us, Roman, who is a ballroom dancer, and his partner, Jackie.
Okay. And all of these people are staying here at Cinnamon Grand,
Yes,
Colombo.
they're all sponsored by Cinnamon Grand.
Yeah. So, big shout out to them. So, tell me now, in terms of putting this show together, you have gone back to your hood, Bishop's Auditorium.
Yeah.
This time it's a bit different to your, dinner theatre or like a seated style.
Yeah. Because dinner theatre, it's just one night and about maximum 350 people.
Yeah.
But at Bishop's College, you can go up to 750 each night. And the tickets are way more
Affordable.
And I want the dance people to come and see.
Yeah.
People who love dance.
Yeah, and so how many nights we are performing? 3 nights.
3 nights, yeah.
Amazing. And this is what you were known for in terms of your performances. You'll have it 3 nights and you'll have...
Yeah.
And you have had some iconic people who have danced for you, from Johan, who has...
He's dancing this time, yes.
And there you go. He was known for this one very signature dance, like that, like a bull thing, the red cloak that runs around. What is it called?
Bolero, he danced. Bolero.
So, is he performing that this time?
No.
Okay. So these are things that they are known for, and there's going to be all changes.
Yeah.
In terms of when you see your students who have used this as a platform and then gone out to do bigger things, like from getting into theatre or into cinema and all of this, what can dance teach you beyond in life is something that we tend to ask. There's a lot of discipline that comes with it and all of that. But they all somehow still flock around you. How does that happen?
I don't know, actually.
But they somehow are around you, no? Sometimes annoying as well, I'm sure. But it works well that way. Now, I have to ask, a lot of people have come forward to help you on this show because it's not easy.
No.
And I know you're doing it this time with all your supporters.
Yeah.
And tell me who are part of this show? Who are the ones who are part of this show?
As dancing.
No, as sponsors.
As sponsors, the main title sponsor is Union Assurance. Then we have, of course, Cinnamon Grand. We have
us,
Sri Lankan Airlines, who are bringing the
people down,
the British people down.
Then us.
Yes.
Vijay is on board as well.
Yes.
Can never say no. There used to be a routine that Trevor used to do in terms of the emails that float around. This time around, it came around from different places. We are just following the same format. Just follow the same format. It's simple as that. This year might have been one of the most challenging years for you. Although you're such a strong person, you've done it all from commercials to modeling to ramp to dance to the works. You're always someone who took the backseat when it comes to running the operational sides to you.
Yes, because Trevor was so good at it.
Yes, and why stress about things that...
Exactly.
Yeah, you're also agreement. So, this year, I think lots of things might have changed. The way you have to think, the way you have to... How was it for you personally?
It was like a different world when I had to start looking for sponsors. I just never thought it would be the way it was, It
was a solo act that you didn't anticipate.
Yes, and it's a little bit weird to like try and sell yourself, as it were, you know. Never done that before.
But it's, yeah, but he was there throughout.
I think so.
Yeah. You know, something that I wanted to ask you is the fact that in this journey that you have had, what really amazed me is the fact that you have held so strong. Although we always see a child in you, and we thought, you know, that'll just crumble and fall. But you know, you're stronger than you think you are. And sometimes when you are brought to that end is when you realize that you are.
Maybe.
Now, you have danced with some big names, Jerome De Silva. You did the commercial also with him, right? The float
No,
out.
no, that was with Chandri.
Ah, Chandri, you just saw her in a white dress dancing around the whole house, and then you see their reflection on the polished floor. Yeah. What are the other commercials? Now, this one we all knew, like it was such a signature commercial.
Well, I had done quite a few actually. I did the travel bag commercial, that's wherever worked. Then I did Candos. I did about 3 different Candos ones. Then I did a lot of, I don't know whether you remember, a long time ago there was the material, Vatex.
Ah, yes.
A lot of those commercials.
Right.
Yeah.
And what sort of brought you into the modeling and everything? Is it dance that brought you there?
No, we were just friends.
With whom?
With the other models. So they started modeling, so then I was all alone. And I thought, no, I'll also go and do it. So we went and did it.
Yeah, I'm also friends with models. Nobody has taken me for a show. You also need to have it in you, so yeah. But what was your favorite thing to do? Is it the modeling part of it, the dancing part? Have you dabbled in acting as well?
Oh, no.
Not there?
No.
Drama queen only to us, like?
No, I don't think so.
I'm sure the boys and the girls who have dealt with, you know. Anyways, time that we take a break. Now eat something. When I bring you here, you have to eat.
I'll eat after.
Nothing will survive with my very hungry crew. Yeah. We're checking out the lagoon at Cinnamon Grand Colombo. We'll see you right after this. Do stick around. It's time for a break. Our title partners on the show, Flowers by M. Ceylon, joins us on Danu on Fire. Now, if you're planning on tying the knot and you're thinking, I need a theme that is gorgeous, I need a theme that's very creative, and I need something that has flowers that are so unique to Sri Lanka. Well, you can get all of that done because here at Flowers by M. Ceylon, they've been in the industry for so long. They started off here, then they went to Sydney, Australia, created a place for them there, and have decored and decorated so many amazing weddings. So now they're here to give you something more exciting. You can now check out their work at Havelock Mall. You can go there, see it in person and make your bookings. But right now, our guests on the show walk away with a bouquet of flowers. Thank you for being with us on Danu on Fire. And this is for Auntie Naomi. Embracing style and fashion in all shapes and sizes. We are talking about XXL, a true local brand that really gives us so much to celebrate. Well, check out their flagship store, if not at their branch at One Golf Ace. XXL, thank you for joining us on Danu on Fire.
I just say it.
How to keep her happy? Give her something sweet to eat. You're not diabetic, no?
No, I'm not.
Good. One big portion there. Now tell me, the show is at Bishop's. Tickets can be bought anywhere?
Tickets are online and at Bishop's Auditorium.
Right. And 3 nights, you can go 9th, 10th, 11th.
11th.
Got the dates right,
Yeah.
right? So go get your tickets today for Epic Black. Now, I do want to touch a little bit about Uncle Trevor. Now, I told you this, we have to do it together. Okay? Now, Trevor Rajaratnam, for those who know, he is such a solid man and is super charismatic and demanding voice he has. Now, I wanted to ask you, this show being dedicated to him, was it something that you, anyway you were going to do a show this year?
Yeah.
And it just, well, this happened and then it became a tribute show for him.
Yes.
But you will always continue doing your shows because that's something that he wanted.
Well, I will finish with this one and then I'll have to rethink things.
Now, who is being the strict one now to get everything done? You can't play that role as well, no?
Well, I'm doing a little bit of it.
Of the scolding part to people and all, yeah.
No, no, not to people because they're helping me. I can't scold them.
You can just put. I don't think anybody will have they'll never have a comeback with you. You'll just say what you have to say and then you'll just move on. Like, so it can work that way. Looking at all these years and all these shows that you have put together, is there something that you've always felt you need to do? You have to do?
Well, usually I call these shows my pregnancies.
Right. Delivery is about to happen. Yeah.
Once they are created,
Yeah.
they have to come out.
That is true. Correct. It was nice. I should take a minute there to enjoy it. In terms of the shows, when you curate the type of music, you also use modern music and things like that. Do you sort of think about it visually before you bring the music in, or you find a music that suits the choreography that's in your head?
Well, it starts from different things. Sometimes it's just a picture of a costume that I've seen. Sometimes it's the music. Sometimes it's a thought that I've had. It comes from different places, but I do try to incorporate different musics so that there's something for everybody.
Showing emotions through dance is something that you have really brought out. I think some of the most moving performances, what is it called, where Kushan and Tarya...
Never enough.
Oh, last year people were just crying looking at it because it was so moving.
That was prayer.
Ah, there you go. It was so moving. And so I know that you do all of this seated in one place. How do you get it done?
I don't know.
How do you tell them, like, this is what I want, this is what I'm looking at?
Well, I tell them a couple of times, and if they still haven't got it right, by the time I get up and walk towards them, they've got it right.
For those who are here, just to remind you, Epic Black is happening at Bishop's College Auditorium. It's a tribute show for the late Trevor Rajaratnam. Everyone has known him as Uncle Trevor. It's going to feature dancers not only from Sri Lanka and not only from With My Feet. It's also showcasing dancers who have been brought down specially for this concert. It's a concert of celebration, life and everything in between, and of course the love that they share. And that's the most important thing. Go buy tickets, support this show, because it has a connection to all of us in terms of how you can celebrate someone who is not even here by keeping their memories alive. So that's what this show is all about. So thank you so very much, Auntie Naomi, for coming. I'm going to let you enjoy this.
Thank you for having me.
No worries. Official media partners are Daily Mirror, Sunday Times and Hi. So we'll be happy to have you as well. On that note, we need to wrap things up. Would also like to say a big thank you to our friends at Sidman Grand Colombo here at the Lagoon for giving us all this yummy food. Thank you so very much. If you're planning on enjoying some fabulous seafood, this is the place. And if you want to get those tickets online, it's available on www.withmyfeet.com. All right, on that note, we need to wrap things up. Thank you so much for joining us. It's Adios.